Hi everyone, it's Sparkly Whispers here, and I've been requested to read a bedtime story in a soft-spoken voice. So I have this book, and it's called My Best Storybook, and it was actually my boyfriend's grand's, and it's very, very old, and it's sort of falling apart. But I found this sweet little story in it called Aunt Hetty's Dance Party. And because it's such a big book, I'll just hold it on the pictures whilst I read it. And hopefully the sweet little story will get you to sleep, guys. Oh, and this request was for Jasmine Whispers as well, who is lovely. And I'll post a link to her channel, so please check her out. Aunt Hetty's Dance Party. It was a lovely summer evening. Nibbler the rabbit sat in front of his burrow. It was far too nice to go inside, he thought to himself, so there he sat, watching the moon rising above the sand dunes. In the distance, the sea lapped against the shore, and the wind rustled in the elder tree. As he sat feeling lazy, he saw his neighbour, Mrs. Grey Whiskers, and her two children, Susie and Sally, coming along the path. The little bunny sisters were dressed in pink, and Mother wore a fine red dress of velvet, decorated with a sprig of heather. And there's Mum and the little bunnies. She held each of her children by the hand. She did not want them to run away. "Good evening, Mrs. Grey Whiskers," said Nibbler politely. "And where are you going at this time of night? You are out late. You must be going somewhere very special. You're all looking so smart. Really lovely, in fact. Now tell me, what is it all about?" The bunny sisters giggled at this and hung their heads. Mrs. Grey Whispers explained that Sally and Susie were just old enough to go out in the evening, and this was their first special party. Their Aunt Hetty was being married in the morning, and she had invited them all the whole family and friends to a dance party on the sand dunes by the sea. "It should be such a wonderful evening," she said. "It's such a fine night, and there's a full moon. It will be perfect." "Nibbler," said Susie, tugging at his sleeve, "Rosie Rabbit will be there. Her brother taught her to dance, and she's so good. She's always showing off. But we haven't a brother, so will you please teach us how to dance so that no one will laugh at us?" "Why, I'd love to, Susie," said Nibbler. "For one thing, I love dancing, and I should hate anyone to laugh at you, especially that Rosie Rabbit. But won't Aunt Hetty mind if I come along? I haven't been asked to her party." "You needn't worry about that, Nibbler," said Mrs. Grey Whiskers. "If you're a friend of ours, then you're a friend of Aunt Hetty as well." "Well, I'll be delighted to come," said Nibbler. "Just let me go and put on my best suit, and I'll be ready. It won't take long." And there's Nibbler in his best suit. Look at him in his little dicky bow, he's so cute. In a few minutes he was back, looking very smart in a black velvet jacket, white bow tie, and striped trousers. "Oh my," said Susie when she saw him. She was pleased that he was coming. Off they went, all talking excitedly, the girls on either side of Nibbler. Each time they came to a flat open space between the dunes, he gave them a dancing lesson. Mother watched. "You've soon learned the steps," he told them. He was very pleased. "You're born dancers." What a wonderful party it was down by the sea. But Rosie Rabbit wasn't very happy. The bright moonlight made it clear that Susie and Sally were much better dancers. No one could understand why they were so good. It was their first dance. Rosie looked very cross. She was so jealous, she tried her best to dance better and show off. She twirled and turned and preened. She was so busy trying to make everyone notice her that she didn't notice a hole. Poor Rosie. Down she went and felt the most terrible pains in her paws. She managed to sit up, but she couldn't dance anymore. She could only hobble along. After a few minutes' rest, Rosie hobbled along to Susie and Sally to ask them how they had learned to dance so well. "You've never been to a dance before," she said, very puzzled. But Susie and Sally just gave a little laugh. It was their special secret, and they would not tell Rosie. When she asked Nibbler the same question, he just laughed. At last, when the moon had grown pale in the sky and the stars dimmed, the party came to an end. In the east, the tip of the red glowing sun was beginning to appear. All the dancers were very tired, but very happy. "Nibbler," said Mrs. Grey Whiskers as they all walked homewards, "you are the best of neighbours and the best of dancing teachers. Thank you very much." "Not at all," said Nibbler. "I enjoyed myself very much, and your daughters are excellent dancers." How they blushed! They were so pleased that because of Nibbler, they were better, much better dancers than Rosie. As the sun rose high in the sky and the sea lapped gently on the shore, the tired rabbits went to their burrows. Nibbler felt very pleased with himself. He had had a wonderful time at the party, and Susie and Sally had danced so well, all because of his teaching. He really was a rather clever rabbit, he thought, as he climbed into bed. Soon he was dreaming that he was a famous dancing teacher, and people came from far and wide for him to teach. As for Susie and Sally, they fell asleep as soon as they were in bed. Their dreams were filled with soft, lilting music, and they danced and danced and danced and danced on the sand dunes. I hope you liked that story, guys, and I hope, especially you Jasmine Whispers, that you found this relaxing and it made you sleepy and warm and comfortable. Good night, guys. I hope you have sweet dreams. Take care.